Top of the top. We up, back again. What's up? What's up? Got a lot going on today, y'all. What's up? September 5th. Summer's over. And we back like we always do. What's up? Good to see everybody this morning. Thanks for waiting patiently. We back again. Good morning, Miss Jackie. Intro. What's up, y'all? Shout out to the family, man. We back. Got a lot to talk about today, y'all. Still had to put something together, though. So mostly what we're going to look at today and what we're looking at, we're going to see as this entertainment stuff is slowing down. The real stuff is starting to speed up. So we're going to talk about more real stuff today. Once again, what's up, Miss Jack? Good morning. What's up, Colin? What's up, Matt? What's up, Faith? What's up, Dramatic? What's up, Sel B More? Everybody up there. What's up, Keela Boo? Shout out to everybody that's here, man. What's up, Punchy? Shout out to the replay gang, man. Don't worry, y'all. I'm gonna be getting back to more interacting, man. I just had to get things in order. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, man. When I told y'all YouTube was sinking, I just had to make sure I keep my boat afloat. You feel me? So that's really what I had to do, y'all. I had to make sure I keep things in order, man. Cause this crash is for real. We're gonna talk about a lot of things today. What's up? We're gonna talk about how Big Boy from OUTKAST was called a migrant. Once again, to prove the migrant crisis out of control, where you got a rapper that's a rich man been here his whole life. He being mistaken for a migrant. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Young Thug laughing in court. Today is Beyonce's birthday. Nobody cares. And we're gonna talk about a lot of real. The number one thing we're gonna talk about today is how family is fighting family. And I'm gonna prove what I've been talking about. For those who know about what time it is, and you heard about how in the last day you're going to see stuff like family against family, you're going to start seeing all this crazy stuff. Yeah, we're going to look at it today. Also, we're going to talk about that alleged Georgia shooting. I've been telling y'all about Georgia. I'm going to tell y'all again, man. I'm not brainwashed no more. So I don't care about no state. I don't care about no city. I don't care about too much of nothing. Because that was part of the brainwash program. Have you shouting out cities and states that helped destroy your ass from day one anyway. So anyway, y'all, let's get into it, man, because y'all waited long enough. Let's go. Episode 808. We stay straight. All right. Big Boy mistaken for an African migrant. Young Thug laughs in court movie. We gonna get into that. Like I said, hopefully everybody paid attention yesterday. Hopefully you ain't a dummy. All right. What I didn't tell you yesterday, that's a dummy right there. It's a mannequin. It's a dummy. All right. That's a dummy with no soul. Stupid. Let's go. All right. Because we know Big Boy and Andre 3000 been doing their thing for a minute. OUTKAST. We already know that. But, you know, Big Boy got disrespected. You know, him and Sleepy Brown, they was on tour and they went to get something to eat from a particular spot. And the alleged white woman, thought they were migrants because they got off a bus. But really, they got off a tour bus. But it's also showing you what we've been talking about, how they've been downplaying all this stuff. And the message in this whole story is that they just been dropping them off on buses. I'm also going to prove something today. We're going to look at this today, too. See, they kept putting the migrant crisis on the so-called Latinos. They just kept wanting people to focus on Spanish people. Whatever. But I already told you, showed you, nations from all over have come here. From Asia, India, all over. The Asians and Indians, they're going to be the ones here mastering the tech game. See, you know damn well you're not in the tech. I'm not in the tech. There's a lot of people not in the tech. But the Asians and Indians, they are the new people working in tech. That's what they're going to do. So as all of these different people come in the country, they're still putting them in different classes. See, the Indians, Asians, they taking care of them different. You know, the Ukrainians taking care of them different. Afghanistan's taking care of them different. Africans, dirty streets. Latinos, dirty streets. See how they playing the game, right? So we're going to get into this because this current event, this real current events that you're not going to see on TV. So anyway, we know Big Boy been doing this thing. We know him and Andre 3000 been winning, but the point is he got mistaken for a migrant. And now we're going to look at something else because this is something that y'all do not know. And I already told y'all something else hit me, y'all. I'm getting clear vision on what's going on too. Now, you remember how yesterday we was talking about these kids wilding out? I'm peeping the agenda, y'all. If you really pay attention, you're going to see it. What's up, Rod Julius? What's up, Rod? Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thanks, bro. It's a narrative going on now, y'all. Now, remember yesterday we spoke on a ban in the schools? They are now targeting the teenagers, man. They are now targeting the kids, meaning they're now proving a point to let it be known and shown that the kids in America are evil and wicked and demonic. And they're going to use this, all this stuff we keep talking about. When I keep talking about this bad stuff. This is the campaign they're using to say that these particular people, they're no good. It's not just black. It's an American dirty thing. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to look at this shit because what people don't know, 100 years ago, back in the day, it was a time where they started putting a whole bunch of kids in orphanage. They turned kids in orphans, all right? In this country, they put a lot of parents in camps. They put a lot of parents in psych wards, took their kids and made all their kids orphans. Made all the kids orphans, brainwashed them, and then gave them to other families. This is American history. I'm seeing the same pattern because I'm seeing a narrative that the narrative is kids are so much out of control, the parents ain't doing nothing. This who the parents raised, and look at these kids. Look at it. This is what they're showing. We're going to get into it today. All right. So like I said, let's go because big boy, he been mistaken for a migrant, right? So let's just look at it. Let's look at it real quick. This is what big boy said. He said, we're on a tour bus in Cali, right? We stopped for breakfast, he began. Why this lady asking Sleepy Brown, are y'all migrants? Are y'all migrants being dropped off? And he said, bitch, what? Like, you talking to? We ain't no migrants, but it's out of control. What else? People that don't know you, they think you all alike. That's what I keep telling people. So this also applies to what I said, how you are now being judged on how you look, act, walk, talk. See, big boy and them could have went in the store, in the diner or whatever. He could have just had on some regular shit, just laying low. You know what I'm saying? But if he would have went in there, you know what I'm saying, in his real form, if he would have went in there, you know, like a rapper or like how he is, they probably would have already knew he ain't no migrant. But I'm pretty sure for him and Sleepy Brown to try to go get something to eat, they probably was low key. So they probably would just dress regular. You know what I'm saying? So at that time, he got mistaken for a migrant. So you got to understand that, yo. This how simple this is right here. This is real talk. Because if you've been in this country your whole life, and somebody asking you if you're a migrant, that means the migrant crisis is out of control. That means there's so many people coming here, they don't even know who's who no more. So are you seeing a narrative? You also starting to see a narrative. This story also represents the replacement game. You got to understand that. So-called African Americans, the plan is for you to be replaced. So they brought in new Africans, and they will be the new Americans, and they will be the new African Americans. So we're looking at trading places, we're looking at musical chairs, and I'm showing you it's starting to play out because people don't even know who's who no more by looking at them. And this is why everybody had to be put in that same black boat. So people could come in, right? And it's called identity theft. Identity theft. I'm going to tell y'all right now, this is the plan I see. Because it's American history. This shit happens in America every 100 years, every 1,000 years. This thing been going on for the past. It was a great migration in goddamn 1630. All right. After all that Thanksgiving shit, after all of that, man, a whole bunch of migrants came in the country. They just always did this shit. And they were always bringing new populations as the old populations go out. These are facts. That's why I'm not here to play. So I'm going to tell y'all this. This is the plan, right? So when all the men locked up, all the kids are wild, bad as fuck, woman going to jail dying, do you know what's going to happen? They're going to, the society and the system is going to go like this. This is the plan they're banking on, right? Simple, man. See, they know, I'm talking to the woman now. This is just real facts because this history, this has always happened. A lot of you women, right? They know a lot of y'all going to be going through hard times in this world because they know a lot of y'all was messing with them black men. That's thugs, gangsters. Most of them in jail. Most of them y'all put on child support. Not saying they didn't deserve it, but we got to look at the whole picture. I'm breaking down the family. I'm breaking down a replacement game. I'm going to tell you how it's going to go. See, they already wiped the man out. He's done. He's finished. Whether he's barely making it, whether he's health is breaking out of order, stress. Meanwhile, right, the plan is for all you women to lose faith in the black man, in the man, period. A lot, they already know the way society's set up. A lot of y'all with kids, things like that, y'all gonna come on hard times. And the whole plan is for these men to plant their seeds in America. That is the whole plan. Guess who the plan is for them to put their seed in? Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. That's the plan. I'll break it down like this. Any woman, right? And there's no disrespect. I'm never here to judge, but I'm gonna talk when nobody's gonna talk. See, they know everybody on the system don't really got no real help. And they're banking on a lot of y'all being desperate, getting with a hard-working African. And this hard-working African, they want you to move him in your house, and he's going to get you pregnant, and he's going to take care of you. At the same time, he's going to send for his wife overseas. This is the plan. I'm going to tell y'all straight up. This is why they brought in a whole lot of men. See, you remember we talked about slavery? Remember I kept telling you they was breeding on plantation. Y'all thought I was playing, right? No. All of these men come. Did you see a line of women yet? Did you see a line of African women? Did you see women and kids? No, you didn't. You see all men, because the plan is these are, just look at them as all horny ass men. Plus, some of them are gay too, all right, because they got persecuted. The point is, the plan is for these men to plant seed in you black American women. That's the plan. All right. They're banking on y'all coming on hard times. And whether it's now, 2 years from now, 3 years, 5 years from now, the plan is for them to create the new breed of blacks. And you take it how you want to take it. All right? Anybody know history, you know science, you know what I'm talking about. So like I said, when this story, it ain't about no damn big boy. It's about the replacement game. How it is now taking place that this man was mistaken for a damn migrant. Why? Because within the story, the lady told us that they've been dropping them off of buses everywhere, random places. Now it's to the point where it's so much out of control, they're getting people mixed up. But now, right, we're going to look at something else within this. I got to show y'all the truth within this after this whole migration thing, because they're keeping it secret, y'all. This is the truth, and this is what you never going to hear. Let's go. Hold up. Not even that. I'm going to get into that. Hold up. Where the fuck is this at? Pardon me. This real talk. I got to find. Hold on. Because I got the proof, right? We got the proof that this shit is so out of control. See, I thought I loaded it up, but I will load it back up. I'm not playing with this today. Nah, I'm going to get back to that. I'm going to load it up, y'all. Just give me a second. I'll find it. I'll get back to that. But I'm going to prove to y'all, right? Here we go right here. Excuse me. It's very important. Pardon me, y'all. What's up, Inquiring Minds? Blackjack, Toywood. This is real talk. Pardon me, y'all. Now, look. Migration to the United States. The number of foreign-born newcomers to the United States in the last 2 years is at a record high and is much higher than in the previous 30 years. So this is the proof to your face. They have let in the most people in American history, I'll just say in the past 30 years. Now, these past 30 years, people was already complaining about migrants, this, that, and the third, immigrant, da. All you got to know is, what did they tell you? The last 2 years is at a record high and is much higher than in the previous 30 years. Now, what did I tell y'all? What did we talk about? That the whole point is to shh. The key is, y'all, the replacement game has already started. This is why I kept telling y'all, it's musical chairs. They ain't back in school, musical chairs. You look at the chairs as the jobs, the housing, things like that. And you got up and we going in circles, right? Remember I told you we ain't going nowhere, we going in these circles. Now they done put the migrants in the game of musical chairs. And now it's a battle to see who's gonna get the chair first. So I kept telling y'all, if you are born in this country and you are not trying to get your money right, your life right, your family right, Don't listen to me. It's right in your face. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen, all right? They come here to work, grind, stack money, and send for their families. That's it. And that's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do. So you take how you want to take it. Now, remember, this is just one nation of people. This is just one. Even though, right, what they say, y'all. So that's why I be saying, right, I'll be on here trolling, laughing, joking, but I told everybody what was real, man. So if I'm going today, I told you I already did my job. I've been breaking this down the past 2 years as it been playing out. So if you looking at this, the last 2 years at a record high, everybody around here, we watched the whole shit the past 2 years. So this is what I kept trying to tell people to get ready for, right? And that's what I've been doing. So I'm just going to keep showing you. While you was beefing with each other and worried about all this dumb shit, this would be happening. While you was worried about rappers and all this dumb shit, this would happen. So now they here, now they getting help. And now what? The people that been here, they're falling. They're falling. That's what I kept telling you. Certain people getting put on the pedestal and you getting kicked off the pedestal. That's what's happening. All right. So yeah, I had to give you that, right? Because I always told you, right? The cover is just a front. This ain't about no Big Boy. This is about what happened to Big Boy. Because what if that happened to Big Boy, that happened to me. But it's also telling you, it is so many migrants in this country. They are getting people mixed up. So this is why I told y'all they always wanted to trick black people to go against America. They wanted you to go against America. They wanted you to follow Colin Kaepernick so that you could be seen on TV going against America. Then they take that same footage, show it overseas. And then they show that footage, and then they put a narrative behind it. You see, the black people in America, they don't appreciate America no more. They're not happy. They don't like it there no more. Would you guys like to go in their place? I'll go. That's what you're looking at. Simple. The narrative is black people do not like America. Black people are fucking terrorists. They don't want to do right. They're fucking gangsters, killers, murderers, all that fucking hoes. That's the narrative. That's the narrative. Not saying it's true. This is what they pushing every day, every day, every day. And why they pushing that, they telling them stay away from them. They telling them they are enemies. Meanwhile, they giving them jobs. They giving them housing. I told y'all over a month ago, man, I was in the store, daytime. I saw an African couple. The man pulled out his bank card was from a credit union. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. How many of y'all got a bank card from the credit union? How many of y'all go to credit union right now and get a loan? All right. For those who can, salute to y'all. You're on the right track. But I'm telling y'all, this way it's going at. Now, like I said, the migrant crisis, right? It's serious. We also know that the North had the most slaves. We broke all that down around here, Massachusetts. So like I said, right, we went into this last week. You see why Boston keep this thing going? Because even when these new Africans come here, they got to be in a place. See that? But like I told y'all before, right? In my opinion, none of this stuff don't apply to me. It don't apply to me. Because, oh yeah, I got a sidebar. I got something for y'all, right? Once again, right, I got to throw some shots at you so-called black conscious people, right? You so-called people that push this Africa stuff, right? And it's okay. It's not personal. But I just kind of shit on y'all a little more, right? Because I'm going to tell y'all again, your whole life, you was just told all this shit. You was born in America, right? But you was always told to look that way. Always worried about over there, right? That's cool. But now, right? You black conscious Negroes and all you Negroes that been brainwashing people and lying for money and monetary gain, I need you Negroes to tell me who is this. All right? And when you tell me who this is, I swear I'm gonna shit on y'all every chance I get. You know why? I watch people lie, brainwash, spread lies, bullshit to people for years. Now I'm the one that come to destroy you niggas. All right? I'm gonna show y'all something. So boom, right? Now let me show you something. This is Boston, Massachusetts. But in Massachusetts, you got both of these statues. You got one, the African slave, and then you got this one they praise. You tell me why. All right? You tell me why. And I ain't gonna tell you what his name is, but all you gotta know, you see the complexion of the statue, right? It's a reason for that. Anyway, let's move on because I'm going to tap into Secrets of America real quick, and I'm going to show you some of the things I've been showing y'all fools. Red Hook Projects in New York sits on top of a burial. Red Hook Project was an ancient Indian trail. Facts in New York City. All right? I'm giving you sneak peeks to show you, right? We are not the same. And I'm going to keep showing y'all we are not the same. So I understand what's going on. It's a separation that got to be drawn. You know why? They think we all the same. People starting to think everybody the same. So like I said, all you African Americans, these are your replacements. All right? That's just what it is. Don't get mad at me. So we're going to get back to this big boy stuff real quick. And I'll get back to that later. So even within the big boy thing, now we're going to go into OUTKAST. Because there was a conversation about OUTKAST. And this thing I want to talk about anyway. Boom. So in other news, Big Boy fans are not happy with his placement on the recent Top 50 Atlanta. How many of y'all saw the recent Top 50 Atlanta rappers? But once again, it goes to what I've been talking about when the game left New York and went to Atlanta. So we also going to get a chance we're going to take a little look at Atlanta real quick on how they got their beginnings, right? To an extent, because it was really OUTKAST that put it on the map. We know in the middle of the East Coast, West Coast beef, it was something said. And we know Andre 3000, he said the South got something to say. But I broke down to y'all. This is what happened. After the East and the West was beefing, remember, the South took over. It was a game. While they was beefing, OUTKAST went to another level. Next thing you know, Master P came out, right? You already had Jay Prince in them, but they turned up the South because what we didn't know, which y'all didn't know, is that the labels had already decided to put money behind the South music. And they used the East and West to crash out. They let the East and West crash out, gave the game to the South. But it also is still tied in. They knew the South would do things that other rappers wouldn't do. And that started with OUTKAST. So today, remember the word OUTKAST means you out of here. It means you ain't in society. It means you're different. All right? If you fruity, you OUTKAST. You know that. OUTKAST. It's not all this shit meant something. And I'm going to tell y'all straight up today, hip-hop history, they was never my favorite group, but I respected them. But I like the Big Boy more than Andre 3000. I'm going to tell y'all straight up. To me, Andre 3000 always was a weirdo. Period. Always. And I always knew he followed Dr. York. Dr. York, the pedophile. Dr. York, that was Brother Polite's father. Dr. York, that taught Africa Bambaataa. Andre 3000 used to worship Dr. York. I knew this back then when I was young. So I never rocked with him. Not because of that, because he always showed weirdo behavior. So now I'm going to show y'all around the world and Atlanta. When we talk about Lil Nas X, we talk about all these fruity shit, whatever we want to talk about. Andre 3000 was one of the first ones that started it. And I'm going to prove to y'all how he was playing fruity games back then. We also going to see how out of the group, Andre 3000 was always a favorite. We also know Erykah Badu liked to stick thumbs in people. And I'm going to show y'all how he was smart back then, meaning he knew the rock and roll game. He was using rock and roll. I'm going to say he was studying the whole culture. I'm going to say he knew everything he was doing about gay fans and all of that. I'm also going to prove to y'all how a lot of people grew up on OUTKAST Andre 3000, and that's part of why Atlanta is the way it is. You know why? Future get his swag from Andre 3000. Young Thug get his swag from Andre 3000. Now I'm going to prove it. Lil Nas X too. He from Atlanta too, ain't he? He get it from, let's go. Because I'm going to show you how they been showing us fruity shit and weirdo shit. So now we're going to look. When Andre 3000 came out, he had a regular fade, little afro. But as he started doing other shit, that's when they started becoming big. Everybody know when OUTKAST first came out, they was really underground. You feel me? They was really underground for the street. But Andre 3000, he started playing those games. He knew what he was doing back then. I'm trying to tell y'all, some people understood the art of music. They know music come where it come from, where it started. They knew certain things. It was only certain regular niggas from the hood rapping and no shit. But certain brothers, they knew through music you can work witchcraft and all of that. They knew that because they knew rock and roll. So I'm going to show you how you thought Andre 3000 was marketing himself as a rock and roller, but he was. And meanwhile, what I'm saying is he knew what he was doing. And Andre 3000 got a pass from a lot of y'all, but I'm going to tell y'all straight up, I never went for none of his shenanigans. Never. He was always a weirdo to me. And I'm going to tell y'all the truth. He always made Atlanta look weird to me too. He always made me think niggas in Atlanta was weird. But it was the Goody Mob that had the real individuals in it. You know what I'm saying? It was a goody mob that I respected them for real. So I'm just going to show you all of this stuff was when Andre was really selling out. You know what I'm saying? He started selling out after the first album. But I'm going to show y'all how he was the first one doing fruity shit. See where Future get it from? See where all them get it from? I told y'all, man, all the program just gets repeated and repeated. Niggas study the same niggas and they just keep going. They was already promoting OUTKAST as weirdo sissy boys back then, man. I'm telling you the truth. Only thing is Big Boy snapped out of it. He got away from that shit. Big Boy rebranded himself when he did the movie at ATL. I'm also going to say a lot of you fools moved to Atlanta because you saw ATL. And a lot of y'all moved to Atlanta because you thought if you moved to Atlanta, you'll be closer to the rap game. So I'm just going to be straight up with y'all. But I'm going to show y'all, right? Nothing is new. They all was little boys in the house watching BT, studying Andre 3000. Young Thug, Future, Lil Nas X. Same shit. Why? Because it's called subliminal messages. But see, now I'm going to show y'all. See, niggas will cook Lil Nas X for that, but Andre 3000 was doing it the whole time. Why? We don't think Andre 3000 back then knew that Atlanta was one of the gay capitals of America? You don't think he knew that? You don't think Andre 3000 was knowing how to market himself? This is what I was trying to show y'all. Andre 3000 was cross-dressing right in our face. Then I could have showed y'all more, but I ain't had time for all of that. This man was been wearing dresses, all of that. Because he knew it was a gay fan base. He also knew that in Atlanta, that's what time it is. He knew this back then. Reason why I'm going to show y'all, because he was cross-dressing. And everybody was cool with it. And he always had his shirt off and long hair with perms, female hairstyles, all of that. That's why OUTKAST blew up. So I ain't stupid. I know why they blew up. He crossed over. And that's what happened. That's why after he crossed over, they wasn't the same no more. Now, let me show you this from the old OUTKAST video. Andre 3000 is running like a sissy. But what we didn't peep in the video, because we was dumb. They're showing little boys chasing him. They're showing boys chasing him in Atlanta. Do you see that? But if that was Lil Nas X, then we'll say, oh, man, Lil Nas, see that? I told y'all, man, you got brainwashed by hip-hop. This is how they was making you accept fruity stuff, and you ain't even know it's fruity. Yeah. So when you stick your chest out, man, Andre 3000 the best, man, he the best rapper, I'm telling you. You look like a fool. This right here, you see the little boys lusting off him and all? That's what that means, fool. They're lusting off that boy. And you'll see clear as day. That's why he always had his shirt off. He was pimping himself. He was prostituting himself. And you'll see even Lil Wayne, everybody stole from Andre. Everybody, I ain't gonna say everybody. Most of the damn near every big rapper from the South, they took something from Andre 3000. All right? Period. He's being chased by boys. See that? This is how girls smile for men. But you'll clearly see this is a fruity scene, man. And they're showing you on purpose. The Pied Piper, man. So like I said, Goody Mob was the streets. But even they was on weird time. Like some of them, we going back in town. So that's why I say CeeLo always been a weirdo to me. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. But like I said, they was followers of Dr. York. And I already destroyed him on Secrets of America Part 3. And I let it be known how all you fools in Georgia was going to fake-ass pyramids and y'all was all in the cult. So I just told you the truth that Andre 3000 was in that same fucking cult. And he's one of the people, him and Erykah Badu, that spread that cult shit and had niggas in Atlanta thinking they was conscious. To this day, that knowledge is still out there. They dysfunctional. I'm just going to tell you the truth. All right? Secrets of America, Georgia, the real pyramids is right out there, but you niggas ain't even go there yet. Because the white man put foot up your ass. Let's go. Georgia school shooting. I already went through all this. I already told you certain place you're going to catch hell. Did a whole special on what? The Georgia Guidestones in Atlanta child murder. Did that already. I showed you Secrets of America once again to show you the Klan runs Georgia. And these things are going to always happen. They're the unseen hand that run shit. So when I see this, don't surprise me. But guess what? I'm watching the news. They made sure they showed a little black boy. He had a head full of nappy dreads. They showed his daddy. He had a big headed dread with a long dread ponytail. They put him on the news. He said, I was in the store and I got the call and I heard they was in the store shooting. I mean, in the school shooting. He said he was in the store and he got a call on his cell phone that they were shooting at the school. But my point is, they made a point to show this particular black man and his child, and they just, I seen what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just showing you certain places, this was going to happen. It's not personal. It's everywhere. But meaning, some places, this was always going to happen to certain people. So anyway, just showing y'all, right? The world is changing, but it really ain't changed. It's just that you don't know what's going on. Once again, inside look, Secrets of America, right? Just what I was trying to tell y'all, right? NWA, that whole shit, the Klan was behind all that shit, man. All of that. This is when they got everybody to embrace the word nigga on purpose. All right, this is when they got the whole world to embrace nigga. This when nigga was screamed around the whole America, right? And this is when everything started changing. Now I'm going to bring it up to date. Now I'm going to show y'all how something happened. Hey, ain't nothing wrong if you like OUTKAST, man. If you like OUTKAST, you like OUTKAST. You know what I'm saying? Remember that. So everything I'm talking about is in the past. You know what I'm saying? So what already happened, it happened already. I'm talking about past stuff, but I'm showing you also how this past is going to dictate the future. So let's go back to C19, because this was called a big reset. How we know that? I'm going to say ever since C19, nothing has been the same. If you not the type to know how to adapt, you still don't know what's going on. C19, 2020 will be the marker 2021 where everything changed. Because what I'm going to tell y'all today, and what a lot of y'all probably already know, and what I've been peeping, is the truth. People were so focused on C19 facts, but I'm going to tell y'all, a lot of people got sick. And I'm not talking about from this shit. People got sick in the minds from C19. That whole C19 was a mind control program, and the plan was to poison as many minds as possible. This is why they had to put you in a house like a lab rat and keep you boxed in, because they knew once you let that dog out that cage, they're not going to know how to act. This was all a plan, and I'm going somewhere with it, because this was a mental program. It kept people divided. It kept people scared. It's a lot of different things. The economy started crashing. This shit was a mental thing. You know how I can see it clear as day, because I know people was one way before all of this. But after this, I can clearly see how people lost their mind. Why am I showing you this? Because I'm going to prove a point to y'all. I'm going to prove to y'all what was already written, that in the last day, family will be taking out family and all of that. From old against the young, young against the old, right? Kids killing their parents, grandparents. Some of it's for money, some of it's for nothing. I'm also going to prove what I said yesterday about family, and how family is part of your demise sometime. But anyway, I'm going to show you how the mentality has changed, y'all. It's not the same mentality around no more. All right, so this is what we're going to look at. Now, we know for a fact the elders, they're not the same no more. The young people, they're not the same no more. See, when they put us in a house, that they really put us in prison. But see, people like me, I was working the whole time because I knew what was going on, right? This shit was not going to affect my life. So while this shit was going on, I just kept everything normal. And about a year in, I started this channel. So the whole time I stayed busy working on the internet, doing little things. I wasn't getting depressed, you feel me? Because I knew mind program. This was a way to put Americans in their own prison. So the point is, some of y'all got out the prison, some of y'all didn't. But some of y'all are like an inmate that just got out of jail and he don't know how to act or function no more because he was in jail too long. This whole shit, what's up, Shireen? What's up? This whole thing was a mind control program. So all you gotta do is ask yourself, damn, am I the same since before or after? Because I had to ask myself. Like, I look, man, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I seen myself going to depression. I felt it. I knew I wasn't myself no more. I was like, yo, man, I gotta snap out of this shit. Because that's what it was doing. It made you be under this like dark cloud, or you know what I'm saying, for so long. It made people get outside themselves. Like, you gotta remember, doing C19, it wasn't really no reason to get dressed like that. Couldn't go out. Like, it was certain things that it was made to put you in a depression. But like I say, then don't forget what else happened, y'all. Well, the people that had mental issues, what you gotta understand is, during the pandemic, it got worse. Anybody that had any mental issue, anybody that was on meds, anybody that had anything going on in their head upstairs, this shit made it worse. if a person got a attention deficit disorder, and you got them when they ain't got no friends, nobody to talk to, this shit started messing people up. We also know so many people died. They said it was 1 million, but we don't know how many people died. We don't know how many people was this race, that race. We don't know, right? So boom, that's another thing that happened in the C-19. People got wiped out. And then the other half got wiped out mentally. So thanks a lot, Derek. We got to talk about uncomfortable truth. That's all I do around here, right? Other people like to tell nice lies and talk to you all nice, but that's when you know somebody telling you some bullshit. They be lying. So I got to be as raw as possible so you know I'm not playing. I'm not playing, y'all. I mean, I'm not here to play. When I talk this real talk, no, it's about saving lives, man. Because don't forget, it's also the C-19 that increased the domestic violence. It increased the divorces. Why? Because the truth came out in C-19. Anybody that was living a double life, it was hard to live a double life when you were in a house with somebody stuck. People couldn't cheat. People couldn't, you had certain dudes taking care of situations outside the household. They couldn't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of things that happened in C-19. So when we talk about things getting back to normal, you really had to make it normal. But didn't they tell us to our face? They said after this, things will never be normal again. They kept telling us that, right? That's why things ain't normal. It's only normal for the people that kept it normal or challenged themselves to go to another level. But then you got those who didn't. This shit became of them. This shit destroyed them. So that's what you're looking at. I'm giving you the illustration of a man breaking down mentally due to the stress, the factors of what's going on in this world. All right. And all this shit was going on now in the middle of the pandemic. Once again, let's rewind it. In the middle of the shit, what did they do? In the middle of the shit, while we was in the house, they started bringing them in. That's what happened. So like I said, while Americans were deteriorating mentally, losing hope, faith, what happened? Everybody quit their job. Everybody started trying to get free money. But the point is, when everybody started getting free money and sitting on their ass, they lost their drive. A lot of people lost their hustle. So I'm also going to say the pandemic made people lose their hustle. People lost their identity. They lost their hustle, ambition, focus. People that was drinking, they started to drink more. People that was on drugs got more on drugs. People that was depressed got more depressed. That was a mind program. So the question is, did you snap out of it yet? Or has this shit become of you? That's the whole question, right? Because I already told you, right? Hey, today I'm doing a little promotion, but it all relates to what I'm doing. This is why I told y'all, right? Don't get X'd out. Because this year is the year for you to get crossed out. This is the year for you to take yourself out. See, the devil don't do nothing no more. Nobody does nothing. The plan is we set the playing field. When a hunter goes hunting, they don't do shit but set the trap. You got to go for the bait. And that's how you get X'd out. So I already broke down to you. 24 is the year X. When you're dealing with 666, that is really XXX. And that's why you're going to see this year, it's been all about XXX. People getting crossed out and a lot of sex. So all you're going to see, right? But I already told y'all. They did the test run of Hurricane Katrina. Let me give another sidebar on Hurricane Katrina, because I spoke about that yesterday, right? Remember I told you the levees broke? When the levees broke, it got flooded. Some people think they blew the levees up. But see, the real secret joke about the levees in the water, it's about a ancient entity called Leviathan. And Leviathan was considered to be a serpent in the water. And Leviathan was praised by these people. And these people worship Leviathan. Anybody know about Leviathan? That is the code word in levee. So when they said the levees broke, it wasn't about that. They was really trying to say Leviathan got them people in New Orleans, and Leviathan caused that death. See, but y'all don't know about that, right? That's what happened. And that's why a lot of black people were found slain. Don't get X'd out. Then you also see all these different things happening, right? Don't get X'd out. Now, what else? Boom. Big Boy said he got mistaken for a migrant. That's him getting X'd out. He ain't even a black American no more. He got mistaken for a damn foreigner. See that? Boom. Everything means something now. That's what I kept telling y'all. We was laughing and joking and playing around, but now everything means something. Now I'm going to show you. When I say don't get X'd out, when I show you that the family is self-destructing, America is going somewhere else. Now let's look at the American news. This is the latest trend. That's why it ain't no rap topics. This is the trend. Americans getting slain. Man kills father, 12-year-old brother, shoots mother before killing himself in West Side home. I'm just going to show you all family slaughter. This is my opinion. This is what I was talking about yesterday, how sometimes family will be your worst demise. This is what I was talking about yesterday. All great people separate from their family, and then they come back. That's how life works. But I told y'all, from the plantation, we was always taught to be family and each other crutches. But really, that's crabs in a barrel. That's all it is. I got to get out the bucket so I can come back and save y'all ass. But if we all in this bucket, we ain't going to get nowhere. That's why we was always taught family. See, look, I'm going to tell you the truth. If your family is royal, that's when families stick together. Meaning, we know every town, city got them families. Yeah, the so-and-sos in them. The Jacksons, yeah, they deep. They all in order. They all own shit. They got businesses. That's a real family. I'm going to be honest. That's a real family. But all that other shit, that is not real families. And I'm not just saying it because it's based on money. I'm saying real family names actually mean something. To some families, it just ain't about nothing. And that's the truth. All right. To make it clear for you, my family is about nothing. All right. I'm the one in my family that's trying to change the shit. So I'm just going to give it to you like that. So back to this family shit, right? Let's go. Boom. Man charged in back of the yard's mass shooting that killed 9-year-old girl, wounded 10 others. Don't forget, I'm also showing you the narrative, or they also push the narrative that these kids are out of control. And all you have to know, y'all, whenever you see these stories on kids out of control, they're really trying to say the parents ain't shit. They're really trying to say American parents are not disciplining kids, ain't teaching them nothing. They're out of control. So remember, the narrative is, we already know the man ain't shit. Now we're portraying the woman that she ain't shit. Now we're going to portray the kids that ain't shit. Meanwhile, we're showing you a group of people that ain't shit. And this is our excuse to get their ass out of here. And then it's all Americans, y'all. Trust me. White Americans, you're being replaced with Ukrainians and Afghanistan. So it ain't about no race. It's about everybody. Look, man kills father over financial dispute. I'm showing you all family slaughter. Man charged with killing father in Middleton. Man kills father, 12 years old, brother, and shoots mother. Deputy, 19-year-old man, shoots, killed his father in London County, Virginia. Showing you the pattern. Man charged with killing 5 family members in Alameda home, pleads not guilty to charges. So we know for a fact we have never seen this much family slaughter. We know goddamn well before the pandemic we didn't see none of this. But now, what happened, y'all? Well, they said, according to science, right? They said when you got people that don't like each other, or, you know, people that got aggression, violence, guns, they say eventually you leave them alone, they'll turn on each other. So when I do Secrets of America Part 5 coming this weekend, I'm going to break down to you how the Europeans didn't just conquer this country. They had help. So I'm going to also go into the betrayal of your own people that's always going to happen, which is told in the story called Judas. So the whole key is what? You're now starting to see families imploding and turning on each other. That's what's going on. So that's why I'm able to show you all of this shit is current. Ain't none of this shit, oh, this is current news. Family slaughter. Why? Well, people ain't on the street no more. They not shooting in the street. They're not fighting nobody in the street. People are just in the house. And people are still in the house. So being that everybody's in the house is causing this family drama. You're also going to see within the household, people don't go outside no more. The homes have become prisons. The homes have become like shelters. It's this other shit going on, y'all. I watched it the whole summer. People be in the house the whole winter, whole summer. What is that doing? Making all the bills go up. This was keeping people in debt. Telling you, man. So I'm just giving you a clue where all this is going. You got to remember the above topic. The above topic is Americans are being mistaken for migrants. Why? Because that's how many of them are here. But I have to show you both sides of the coin. One hand, migrants coming in. One hand, the people that have been here are self-destructing. So you got to know 1 + 1 = 2. Divide this from that, you get that. I'm showing you something is happening, and it's called changes. The people that been here their whole life are folding, losing their mind. New people coming in with new motivation and hunger. Meanwhile, we just get them time and maybe they'll all kill each other. See it? 19-year-old man shoots, kills his father. I've never saw this. Killing father, mother. And this has nothing to do with the little boys that have been beating their mother up. This has, remember, don't forget that. See, we talking about family killing family, but we ain't even talking about family that's beating family up. You see what I'm saying? We ain't talking about the boy that beat his mother up. We ain't talking about the two daughters that jumped their father. We ain't talking about that. We just talking about the slaughter. America's out of control. So I told you, I don't trust no kid. I don't trust nobody. I don't even trust no human. Anybody, I'm looking at you sideways, man. Because there's some people that don't have no soul. And there's some people with good spirit. See, when a person got a good spirit, man, they're going to have a glow on them. You're going to see it. But you got people, you're going to see darkness. Then the people you get away from. This is my opinion, right? Going somewhere with all this shit, y'all. Stay with me. So I'm showing you, right? Now let's go. Let's see what the book says. The Bible says that a family will fall apart if it divides into groups that fight each other. Who's the most divisive? Who was taught to be the most divisive? Matter of fact, we ain't going to say what's taught. What are we looking at right now? Man, I'm just going to keep it real. What are we looking at? Families divided. When did the families get the most divided? They kind of did get the most divided during COVID. That's why I'm going to tell y'all, in my opinion, none of this madness we seeing, it wasn't like this before COVID. They also said anybody that get COVID, it might affect you for the rest of your life. They say it deals with brain fog, unclear thinking, things of that nature. So my point is, man, we don't know what happened. But we know one thing, families are imploding. It's called self-destruction. Now let's go back to this. Let's go back. The Bible says that a family will fall apart if it divides into groups that fight each other. Let's go. Let's look at this right here. Some say that the Bible teaches that people should not continue relationships with those who have harmed them, even if they are family members. And I tell you, you're supposed to separate from your family after a certain amount of time, then you come back. Same reason why. Now I'm going to show y'all generational curses. Let me show you black people something. Now you see why our families ain't shit? Because it was family members that knew it was a goddamn chest in the family, but they just let them keep coming back. And then they kept making you have dinners with this fool. But little did you know the family was cursed. Why? The family never turned against that Chester that ruined the bloodline. They didn't destroy him. So that's why your family got a curse on it. Newsflash, history, let's go back. People talk about the Moors, the Moabite, but the sin against the Moabite, man, they come from incest. So what that means, it's always going to be some black people that's down with that incest shit. It's in people's blood. So my point is this. This is the proof that you don't owe family shit. You owe the Most High. But a lot of y'all, you dedicate yourself to family. And that's what be happening. And sometimes it will be family that destroy you. And it ain't got nothing to do with no gun. Family, what's the number one way family destroy you? Financially. That's how they destroy you. Either family wants something, needs something. And also remember what this is with family. You got to remember the golden rule of family. The golden rule of family is they can fuck you over. You can't do nothing. And then the real grimy family members, they know that. So I can do whatever I want to you. You can't do shit because we family. Told you, man. That's how it always been going. Why do you think when you're the family member that's winning, everybody want to come around you? You the family member that's winning, what they do? Take you for granted. Next thing you know, you doing everything. Nobody give you shit because you got it already. You the family member that you rich. You the family member that made it. Shit, I don't got it. Is that not how it is? Told y'all, man. Family ain't shit neither. The only thing is, you born in this world with them, but you didn't ask to be born with them. You just had to come in this world and say, man, I got to love all y'all shit. Yeah, but see, when I woke up, I stopped thinking like that. I just was focusing on my grandmother. That's about it. Respect my mother, brothers, aunts, cousins, man, whatever. That's how it always been for me because I had to be a loner. I'm saying that to say that I've been knew about family being my downfall. That's me. So look, choose your battles wisely. This is what people don't know. When I say every fight is not your fight, boom. Black people always think shit is your fight. I gotta march. I gotta fight politics, goddammit. I gotta always argue. I gotta come in the chat. I don't like what he said. I'm gonna fight. Dummy. Look, the Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace. Don't allow the need to be right causes you to engage in unnecessary confrontation with family members. Be selective. See that? This is what I was telling y'all, right? I got people in my house be talking that blue party, talking all that lecture. I don't pay them no mind. I got family members that I'm not even going to be around because you know why? All they like to do is argue. So what they tell you right here, this is the point. It's not always about being right, because that is niggas' number one problem. Trying to be right. Trying to argue your point. No, let people think how they think. If you want to believe in aliens, go ahead. I'm not arguing with you about nothing. As long as you know you're right, as long as you know you're going the right way, that's all that matters. That's what this whole thing is about. And I'm saying that to prove a point. Too many people been worried about other people, all in people business, all against the grain. Family does it too. Everybody is a pocket watcher. Everybody is trying to look at what they can get because we're dealing with the have against the have-nots. So if you have to learn how to protect what's yours. The first thing you got to protect is what? Your peace of mind. That's why it tells you the Lord will fight for you. You shall hold your peace. That means sometimes you got to shut up, be quiet, but it also means you got to protect your surroundings, your mind. Your peace is your peace. If you dedicate your life to everybody else, guess what? You don't have no peace because you're always worried about everybody else. Your peace is very important to your fucking sanity. When y'all understand that, people understand that, you'll be okay. I had to learn it too, y'all. Your fucking peace is everything. I'm going to keep telling y'all that shit. That's the truth. Your peace is everything, because when everything is against the line, that means nothing. See, when this man on that deathbed, family don't mean shit. It don't. Only thing it mean when you're on that bed is what you did in your life, and if you make it, what you're going to do. But this right here is called a crossroads. All right? And this is why it's important to have your peace, because I'm going somewhere with it. They are disturbing the peace. They're breaking people's peace and making shit chaotic. And that's why families are self-destructing, and people are taking each other out. That's what's going on. It's all a mental game you in, because when you was lied to your whole life and you live in a fake ass world and nothing goes in your favor, you're going to be fucking fucked up mentally. Every time I say I'm not going to curse, I still curse. This is what's going on. People are folding. They're looking for things to comfort them. You're not going to get it out of drink. You're not going to get out of blunt. You ain't going to get out of shit. I don't care if I gave you $1 million right now, you still ain't going to escape it. You know why I know? Because there's rich people going through shit. How do we know that? Because we just seen a rich man by the name of Big Boy get accused of being a damn migrant like he's a nobody. That's how we know that. The way the world's set up for certain people, it ain't even about money no more. It's not. It's just not. I'm telling y'all, man, they played a big joke. Why you think the black Hollywood people sitting on their ass just like us? Why you think the rappers sitting on their ass like us? They have nothing going on. You know why? We're crashing their whole existence. That's what's going on. I show you from the job. I show you on every single level. Now we're looking at the most crucial level of self-destruction. What is that? The family unit. So now family is ops within each other. Man kills father, 12 years old, brother shoots mother. And this has nothing to do with the young man that killed his daddy, because I think he was trying to get his daddy's social security check. That's what's going on now. Family is turning on family. Ridgefield man charged in father's homicide to appear for competency report. Now let's go to dumbass Tyrese. Hold up, another sidebar. Hey, yo, all you conscious fools, right? All you fools that talk that Egypt, Africa. Who is this? Who is this? You tell me who is this, and then you tell me where it's at. I ain't gonna say nothing. It ain't in Africa, fool. Sidebar. Beyonce's birthday today. Who cares? But we just gonna look at how she's 43 years old. And they're trying to worship her and promote her. 43 years old, still can't go out by herself, still brainwashed by her father. This woman have never went to the club on girls' night out, not once. All right, still listen to her mama, and they want us to be happy because it's her birthday. Well, I know somebody else whose birthday today. I'll leave that alone. All right, we're gonna leave that alone. So look, now we gotta talk about Tyrese prickhead ass. Tyrese. We was talking about him, right? Tyrese is an ignorant Negro too. Guess what Tyrese did, y'all? He shot himself in the foot. Now we gotta talk about this. Tyrese versus KAMALA. And we're gonna talk about the narrative. What's up, Black Diamond? This whole politic thing is on my nerves. So the issue they pushing is Tyrese is supposed to be the face of the black man that's upset with KAMALA. And he called himself speaking out for the black man. Long story short, I'm going to tell y'all straight up. For one, Tyrese already been in the gutter. This right here is going to take Tyrese out for real. Boom. Tyrese makes misinformed criticism of Biden and Harris on national TV. That's what he did. He was talking about the hate crime policy. Is it a sign or a bigger issue? Now, the whole point of this is, when I read this right here, check this out. Kamala Harris facing sharp criticism from black male celebrities, sometime based on misinformation. So they're saying that Tyrese speaking down on Kamala, but he's really a dumb black man that don't know what he's talking about. Is this a sign of a bigger trend amongst black male voters? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What are they saying? They said basically it's a lot of black Negroes. They're not going with the program. They're going against Kamala. That's what's being said. It's a lot of Negroes. They starting to wake up and they're not just voting for people because of this, that, and the third. But who they put it on? Black men. Why they do that? Because stupid ass Tyrese speaking up. And I'll keep telling y'all, as long as you're in that black African-American category, they're going to put everybody the same. So what's going on is Tyrese allegedly was speaking on a hate crime policy. I don't know what he was talking about, but he bashed Kamala and Biden on national TV. CNN is their station. If you want to know about the news, you'll see. Basically, I'll tell you like this. Trump down with Fox. NBC and the rest of them, that's Biden in them. That's how it go. But you're going to see. They're trying to paint this narrative, right? That black men are stupid, rebellious, and don't be knowing what they're talking about. Even though I just showed you the migrant crisis. All right, y'all. Let's just. I'm gonna talk to slow people. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna do this without words. All right. I'm not. Let me show you something, man. All right. I'm gonna see who's smart around here. Let's go into this migrant thing real quick, and we're gonna look at what I read, what we just looked at about the truth about these migrants and how deep they are. Right. Let's read this right here. Boom. The number of foreign-born newcomers to the United States in the last 2 years is at a record high and is much higher than the previous 30 years. I kept telling you, they want to make it normal, right? So let me make it easy for you. What's the key word right here? In the last 2 years, it is at a record high. What is that? What's at a record high? People coming in the country. Now, you stupid or slow. If they just told you in the last 2 years, who the F was in office the last 2 years, and I don't got to say nothing because some of y'all just dumb. And guess what? Some of y'all waving y'all pom-poms are going to be the same ones up out of here soon. It's just what it is. So anyway, you don't get mad at me, all right? And don't get mad at the migrants neither. They just come here to take over and get their money. So all you got to know is 2 years ago, somebody signed paperwork for them all to come here. You figure that out, all right? You figure it out. So let's get back to Tyrese. Tyrese is representing a Negro that don't know what he's talking about, but they're going to use him to represent the black men that's going against Kamala. That's what's going on. That's why now it's like this scared shit going on. Look. Is this a sign of a bigger trend amongst black male voters? See that? I'm going to show you again, Negroes. You see how they think Negroes are stupid? What they say, Negroes follow trends. Niggas follow. They basically saying the lost sheep, the Negro, is always following whom, what, or whatever. They get a thought in their mind. They run with it. Whoever tells them something good, they follow the shit. They all dumb. That's what they saying. Is this a sign of a bigger trend amongst black male voters? Why? Because they know mostly niggas been hopping on trend bandwagons and following shit. That's it. So this is what they really saying. Tyrese, shut up. Stick to entertainment. You don't know politics. You don't know nothing. And another secret joke is, Tyrese, you 3/5 of a human being, so your property, you don't mean nothing anyway. If you're an entertainer, your property, your own, nigga. That's what it means, man. But look, the number one thing, remember I told you they monitor social media? Remember I told you they monitor the thoughts? They're trying to see what side black people are on. It is also said certain debates were ducked because certain topics were going to come up. What topic going to come up? What topic going to come up? What's the number one topic? Something that happened 2 years ago. What happened 2 years ago? I don't know. But all I know is some people just came out of nowhere. That's all I know. 2 years ago, about 2-3 years ago, they just came out of nowhere. I don't know what happened, though. Anyway, some of y'all to get it. Let's go. Once again, you conscious Negroes, tell me who that is. Anyway, let's go. Now, when Tyrese Gibson did this, he got scared. You know what he did? He started talking about he about to get low now, y'all. I think they told him, you know what you need to do, Tyrese? You need to shut your accounts down. Shut up. Tyrese Gibson retires from social media in bizarre rant about his ex-wife and fiance. Once again, we're going to look into the twisted mind of Tyrese. I told you these Negroes are stupid. Tyrese allegedly gave DJ Envy advice when dumbass DJ Envy got caught cheating on his wife with dirty ass Erica Mena. Tyrese was the one that gave him marriage counseling. But this same idiot was trying to give marriage counseling to a married man. But this nigga is not even married. This Negro can't even keep his baby mother in pocket. This fool can't even keep a fiance. But I'm going to keep asking you niggas, why every single body that been down with Diddy cannot keep a chick, but they were sold to y'all as ladies men. I've never knew ladies men that cannot keep a chick. I know ladies men in real life, they phone stay ringing. They got multiple choices. They got chicks that won't leave them alone. They got chicks they got to dip on, change numbers, all this type of shit. Why do rich men claim to be sex symbols cannot keep women? You still ain't get it yet? Chris Brown, Trey Songz, Tyrese, Diddy, Usher. Let's keep going. Still don't get it yet, huh? This is what I've been telling you. This also goes on within a certain community. You keep getting advice from stupid people. Why you see, look, you married. Now we got to talk about these American problems, man. I'm just talking about real shit. Ain't no trending topic, right? Boom. Why are you married? Getting advice from a fool that never been married. Why are you getting advice from a fool that can't even keep nobody? This what people been doing. Why you call yourself married, took an oath, but you're bashing your loved one to an outsider that's not even married? Why are you married listening to a parent that couldn't stay married? Showing you all the foolish behavior. And I'm saying that to say, a lot of people have been listening to fucking fools forever, ever and ever. And I keep telling y'all, right? It is y'all that kept these idiots alive on Instagram. If it was not for, I'm going to say it again. That's why I love this shit, right? Boom. Because now you can see the truth. If it wasn't for Instagram, Twitter, half of these celebrities would have died 10 years ago. So you go back to when Twitter got created, Instagram. We got to go back to like 2011, 2010. This is when that shit started. I'm going to prove to y'all, without these social media platforms, half of them would have been faded away. But it was you that kept liking their shit, signing on, sharing it. Y'all made niggas like Tyrese think he was a marriage counselor because you listened to him. Meanwhile, after he gave DJ Envy advice, the nigga was crying the next week. Crying like a bitch. Crying like a disgruntled black man that just can't get his shit right. When you're looking at Tyrese, you're looking at the movie Get Out. That's what it is. He can't get out. He's stuck. So I'm going to keep showing y'all. He said some dumb shit, but now they really trying to say, you know what? Black man Tyrese makes misinformed criticism of Biden and Harris. Because I'm going to tell you the truth. He's so stupid, he did not understand. Nigga, you on CNN. You're supposed to go with the program. You're not supposed to go against Biden and Kamala. So y'all mark my words. Tyrese doing this shit meant the end of him. But see, what happened is Tyrese feeling himself because he's in a new movie coming out that nobody cares about. I think it came out already. Nobody cares. You're also going to see Tyrese been using that baby mama drama for his career. Why? Soon as his movie come out, look what happens. He started talking about his baby mother again. But this time, I think Biden and Kamala told that nigga to shut it down. You need to shut it down. Tyrese Gibson's retired from social media in bizarre rant about his ex-wife and fiance. So he allegedly was bashing his family. Once again, showing you the black family destroyed. Tyrese has announced his retirement from social media due to unbearable comments regarding his personal life and emotional well-being. See that? Emotional well-being. He's not right in the head, but he's on national TV talking about Kamala, right? He be on Instagram giving Negroes advice Talking to married men advice, but he ain't got his own mind right. See that? Boom. The past weekend, the actor uploaded footage of himself from a red carpet event celebrating the release of his new film. Told you, this nigga just happy in a new film. That's it. So being here in a new film, he running his mouth. Campaigning. Tyrese, nobody cares about you. The ladies know you're fruity now, bro. So look, and you a Diddy boy. Don't forget, I already told y'all when I did the video that Tyrese is done. He also went out his way to take up for Diddy. That's another strike. Tyrese came out of nowhere. And he said, what? I ain't going to act like I ain't got no love for Diddy. I know a lot of y'all act like y'all turning y'all back. He made sure he came out and went out his way to support Diddy after Diddy knocked Cassie out. So I already told y'all Tyrese's career been over. I think Diddy screwed Tyrese too. I think Tyrese got on his knees and gave Diddy head. That's what I think. Because Diddy like brown skin and dark skin niggas. All right? That's what I'm going to say. Now let's go into this. Let's show y'all real quick. I want y'all to see how the shit look and how it sound. Hip hop. Let's go. Dr. Dre hits the studio with Mustard ahead of Snoop Dogg Missionary album. Oh shit. Oh shit. Dr. Dre going back in the studio, y'all. You ready? Snoop Dogg about to drop a new album. You ready? They think we still on that type of time. Dr. Dre about goddamn 60. Snoop Dogg about 54. What the fuck do we care about the album coming out? Told you, they think you stupid black people because you love hip-hop. You just so fucking dumb. You've been waiting on goddamn The Chronic Part 2 ain't come out yet. Meanwhile, LA is getting turned to trash. Now let me show you something else I already spoke about. Let's talk about Dr. Dre's little boyfriend, Kendrick Lamar. Pop, don't get mad at me. Suge said that. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at who dissed this nigga neither. Because I already told you he committed blasphemy and he's a fraud. That's why I destroy him. Destroy him. I spit in any Kendrick Lamar fan face. Spit in your shit. Now, you see that man with the crown of thorns? Look what he's throwing up at the same time. Blasphemy. He's throwing up satanic horns with the crown on. He's been trolling fools the whole time. And I'm going to tell you again, anybody following Kendrick, I bet you fucked up right now. I bet you're broke. I bet you're walking around with flip-flops talking about, man, there's some good music right here. I bet you your ass on somebody's couch. I bet you got a job you don't like with Kendrick in the headphones working your ass off, nigga. That's all you're going to do. Meanwhile, some of us get up, man, life just goes so smooth. And I'm not saying, I'm going to tell y'all again, I'm not no religion. I'm not Christian, but I'm not nothing. Been there, done that, did all that. I'm still trying to figure shit out. But I know one thing, I know what shit ain't. And I know he ain't real. I know he ain't with the program of good. He is Dr. Dre's boyfriend, so he know what time it is, nigga. And he down with who? Jimmy Iovine, rock and roll. He know what time it is. Kendrick Lamar was the one they sent out to commit blasphemy. Because it was written in the last day, you will see a lot of false prophets and blasphemy. So I'm a nigga, I smacked that off his head. That's the real joke. And guess what they said? The man, in this video, it's a so-called white Christian frying his ass. So the point is, did you know that crown on his head is made from Tiffany & Company? Did you know that crown on his head has 8,000 diamonds in it? This nigga made that crown as a fashion statement. I told you, LA niggas like him deal with nothing but gimmicks. Gimmick Lamar is his name, and I told you he's not going nowhere. I told you he had a fake-ass following, fake-ass views. Where has Kendrick gone since then? I promise you, if I do a Kendrick Lamar video, it will go nowhere. He's a fraud. When I'm in the car, right? He come on the radio, Drake come on right after that. Drake still got the chicks. I already told you that. Drake is going to keep the women. But I just want to show you blasphemy. See that? 1.2 million views. He might got more views than Kendrick's recent video. Everybody knows the truth except for stupid people. Look what he throwing up with the crown on, y'all. I hope you don't call yourself a Christian and you go to church and you listen to Kendrick and you like him. Haha. Black Christians are the biggest frauds of all time. I'm talking about you fools that don't know nothing out the book, don't know shit. Nothing. Guess what? You fake ass Christians, you the first ones to get put on the cross. You ain't know that? That's why you're getting crossed right now. You fake Christians, I'm gonna tell you straight up. You fake Christians, you're gonna be the first to get X'd out. See that cross sideways? That's you. You about to get crossed the fuck out. Most of y'all, because you've been going against the grain. You've been speaking a lot of blasphemy out your mouth. You always talking about the Lord, all this fucking church talk, but look at your stupid ass. You still be following dumb shit. That's why you about to get cooked. Most of y'all, I'm just gonna watch the show. Look at that man. That man throwing up devil horns with a goddamn crown of thorns on. Did you know the crown represent the sins? Yeah, he's proud of his sins. That's why he put diamonds in that crown. Throw the sign up. Baphomet, devil horns, nigga. Put a curse on the crowd. Because without magic, Kendrick Lamar is shit. He has to work the magic. Same way Jay-Z had to throw up the sign. They work magic on black people, but some black people don't believe in shit. They don't know shit, so they stupid, and they keep getting curses put on their ass. Keep getting spells put on their ass. Let's go. The other spell, the other cult leader, Beyonce. Let's go to Young Thug. Now I'm gonna show you how Young Thug is in a worse situation than all of us, but he still got good spirits than most of y'all. It just is what it is. I also told you this whole trial is a fucking movie. It's a joke. I already told you that. It's a movie. It's a joke. Let's go. Now, everybody been talking about YSL, Woody, Lil Woody, whatever. But I'm going to tell you straight up, in my opinion, he's a snitch. In my opinion, he worked this deal a long time ago. Now he's on the stand. He don't want to cooperate no more because he don't want that smoke. That's my opinion. Copeland has been responsible for some of the wildest moments from the lengthy and controversial trial. He's in court playing games, distracting shit because I know what's up. Bro, I think you really a snitch. I think you snitched back in 2015. I did a little research on you, and I think you've been working with the police. And I also think you are the one they sent to spy on Young Thug. That's what I think. But now it's on Front Street. It's everything outright. You don't want to stand. You don't want to sit on the stand. That's why you playing them games. You ain't a man enough to say what you said behind the scenes in his face. How do we know that? Because he has immunity. Simple. And I love, right? I love when I seen all these fake-ass street dudes. What's up, Punches? My brother. I love when I seen all these fake-ass street Negroes on the internet that don't know shit about crime, don't know shit about the law. I laugh at these niggas. The man YSL Woody already got immunity. What does that mean? If he has immunity, don't you think he told something? I didn't do this, boss. I just did this. I don't know about that. I just did this. Well, what he didn't know is they was gonna call his ass to go on that stand. So that's why he playing these games. Oh shit, I can't tell him. I can't look that man in his face and tell him he playing games. Meanwhile, it's all a game. Why we know that? Well, Young Thug been in the goddamn county. He's facing a RICO. He's in the county. He's not facing federal RICO. We also know since he been in court, goddamn Rudolph Giuliani done got out. Goddamn it, Trump done got out. I told you he was the scapegoat. Also told you he's locked up for his land. They know this fool ain't kill nobody. This for his land. They've taken his land from him. And they also are making Young Thug broke. They're killing his pockets. That white lawyer right there is raping his pockets. And the courts are raping him. This is what it's all about. The media platform is getting paid. They're draining his ass. So even if he beat it, he going to be super broke. Rap is dead. Young Thug will never be what he used to be. He might just be a fat boy with dreads walking around Atlanta. That's the plan. All right? Anyway, that's why I've not been keeping up with this case because of shenanigans. I watch niggas use this because they need content. Instead of answering himself, because remember, they ask him questions. He be diverting, playing around, trolling. All right, they stalling out. You seen the lawyer stall out? It's a stall out game. It's a joke. All right, it's a joke to keep Atlanta distracted while they wipe their ass off the map. That's it. Instead of answering himself, Copeland turned to Thug inside the courtroom and asked, "Hey, Thug, did you have an issue with Rich Homie Quan?" Because they're talking about in the courtroom where let's go back. Remember Rich Gang? It was Young Thug, Rich Homie Quan. Baby had them niggas in pocket. That's when Baby was pimping their ass. But Rich Homie Quan didn't want to be pimped. So he was like, I ain't with this no more. Rich Homie Quan went back to Atlanta, and I think somehow his goddamn daddy got smoked. And Rich Homie Quan, he didn't want to rap no more. So I think they're trying to say Young Thug has something to do with that. So it's being brought up in court. So why I said this nigga Woody on the stage acting stupid, even though the secret joke Woody mean hard on, all right, he's in court clowning, and he asked Young Thug, basically, did you have something to do with that Rich Homie Quan stuff? In court clowning around, and Young Thug just started laughing. But the whole thing with this is, this shit is a mockery, man. Now let's use our brain, man. Who faces 900 years and be in court laughing? Who is rich sitting in a damn county jail? He's supposed to be in the feds. So you mean to tell me the whole time Young Thug been locked up, did he still walking around? Did he still walking around? Russell Simmons still walking around. But Young Thug's he's in jail. But I already told y'all, he's only in jail because he's in Georgia. If you think the Klan gonna let him go, you mistaken. If he was anywhere else, he'd have been home. LA, New York, he's in Georgia. So the Klan had to show him, Use him as an example to show the rest of them your money means nothing. That's why they got him like a hostage in the court. But see, YSL Woody, I'm going to say he worked with them people. That's why he's in court joking. All right. Copeland was offered immunity for his testimony, but has continued to prove a problem for the state. What are they telling us? Well, I think he really worked for the state, but when he's in public, he try to act like he don't work for the state, and he start playing in the courtroom. He's stalling out. Told you right here. You fake gangsters that don't know nothing about street. Let's go. This is also not the first time that Young Thug has been caught laughing during the YSL RICO trial, despite facing over half a dozen charges and potentially decades behind bars if convicted. What man facing all of that time is going to be in court playing around? So once I know something is fake, I don't rock with it no more. Something ain't right with this whole case, and I don't care about it. I said what I said. It's about the land, and I'm just going to see how it play out. Because I know for a fact, if Young Thug really did all that stuff they say he did, they would have been fried his ass. They'd have been fried his ass and took all his shit a long time ago. Then they get R. Kelly out the way faster than this. All right, now you see what I'm talking about. But meanwhile, all this going on, right? And this dude Woody, all over YouTube, say this man doing walkthroughs while he going to court. So the nigga do a YouTube video on the weekend and then Monday go back to court. Are you serious? The nigga's trying to make himself a celebrity off this shit. His name is Woody, and Woody means a hard on. Did you know that? Some of y'all know. That's what a Woody means. Everything is always a joke. All right? It's always a joke. And don't forget, he's from Atlanta too. His name Woody. So let's go back. Recap. I know you saw the cover look kind of dry. You're like, why are we talking about Big Boy? Because Big Boy got mistaken for a migrant. Yeah, it was said he went to a diner with Sleepy Brown on tour, got off the bus, and the woman, I think she didn't want to serve them, like no colors only. Then she asked them if they were migrants. So Big Boy was highly offended. He said, we on a tour bus in Cali, right? We stopped for breakfast, he began. Why this lady asked Sleepy Brown, are y'all migrants being dropped off? He said, bitch, what you talking about? Because they thought he was a migrant. Because they got off a tour bus, but they thought they got dropped off a migrant bus because these migrant buses just dropping them off. And that's what I was saying. No matter where you at, where you live, they could have dropped them off in your city. You don't even know it because they put them up in a hotel. Quick. Give them everything they need, put them up. You see how they dress? So they just come outside real quick. You don't even know they're a migrant. He got to add, you know what I'm saying? That's how they doing it. They're working in secret around people. That's the trick. While Americans are falling, they're working around us. That's how it goes. While you go on to social service, beefing, talking about this, that, and the third, why y'all stop my shit all that, boom, 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 boom. Meanwhile, they giving them everything they need. Here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go. Give them stimulus packages. Telling them, go to this program over here. They got some coats for y'all. Go over here. They got some sneakers, jackets. You go over there. They got some food, fresh bananas, stuff like that, fresh vegetables. Go over there. Gotcha. That's what's going on. So that's why I say, y'all, right now, we're only dealing with time. That's it. What they say, time changes everything. They also say that time is the fourth dimension because within time, all gases, liquids, and solids will change. Same thing with life. In time, your life is always going to change. The question is it going to change for good? Is it going to change for bad? And see, a lot of people was taught not to like change. They don't like no change. They set in their ways. So that's why I told you, when you set in your ways now, you know what that's called? You stuck. You set in your ways, right? So now you set in your ways. That really means everything is passing you now. Because remember, you set in your ways. You just used to how shit used to be. You want things to remain the same. But guess what? Everything is passing you. Everything passing you. You stuck in the past. Told y'all. I told you. Keep following that old program of your mammy. That's what you're watching right here. You're watching the girl do the same exact thing her mama did with her, and she's doing it with her kids. But it really means this family is stuck and they're not going nowhere. That's what it means. Why? You're stuck in time. You're scared to leave the nest. You're scared to accept the fact that the world has changed and you're not important no more. You also are scared to face the fact that it is a major competition now. It's what it is. It is no more. It is not about racism. It's about competition. Because I'm going to ask you guys one more time. Hey, you black power people, you black conscious Negroes, you black African-American, always talking shit I'm talking to y'all. Boom. If we talk about white supremacy, the white man is a racist, and Trump and all of them, they all racist. You ask me this $1 million question, and I will shut up. If everybody's so racist, why are they bringing all these black people? Why are the racists bringing in these dark people? Are they racist or they just don't like you? Which one is it? Is it that they just don't like black Americans? Is it or they don't like African Americans? What is it? Because I've never seen people that don't like black people actually bring all these black people in the country. I never saw that before. So are they racist according to your book, or they just don't like you? Which one is it? I know the truth. Yes, they are racist. That's why they play the race game. You know what they said? We don't fight y'all no more. We just replace y'all. That's what it is. We will oversaturate y'all. How you know that? Well, it's simple. Look at that shit. If you got kids, right? Boom. Say you got 5 kids. But you love all your kids, but it's whatever. It's hard to pay each one attention. So you got that kid saying, Mom, Mommy, Daddy, 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 but you never hear them. You don't see them. Why? Because you got more than one kid. You got to pay attention to all of them. Kind of like America, right? Let's just think about it. You need help from the government, but everybody else need help from the government. It's oversaturated. You might get left out. You need housing, but everybody else need housing too. It's oversaturated. You might get left out. One more time. You need a job. They need jobs. It's oversaturated. You might get left out. So when I talk about race, that is the race game. All right. That is the race game. It's called what? Let them fight each other. Let them fight over the crumbs. That's how it works. That's how it works. Get it? That's how it works. That's how it works. So that's why in Boston, it's 2 different statues. You got one right here with the African bow down, the African slave in place in order. This means superiority. This means you will never be on your feet. You will never be a king. You will never be at the top. This is in Massachusetts. But then I'll show you the same state where they will pay homage to a great man because he was a great king and a chief, and he had a lot of clout and a lot of power, and they will pay homage to him. But to the others, you get no respect. Also, don't forget, they got this in Massachusetts because we already proved that Massachusetts had the most slaves in America. I don't prove everything opposite of what you was taught in books. And if you want to wake up, you better wake up quick because it's already going down. Now, we talk about replacement. Have these people already not been wiped out? Allegedly, they wiped out name. They wiped out titles. They wiped out existence. Even though these people still walking around, they don't exist no more because they killed their spirit. They killed their name. They killed their families. They slaved them. That's what happened. Meanwhile, I already showed y'all Red Hook projects in New York. Red Hook, the trail is right there to the right. Red Hook is an ancient Native American trail in New York. Yep. Used to walk right there. I'm also going to tell y'all, in my opinion, that project is built on top of ancestors. Just to show y'all. Boom. Not going to play. So anyway, sidebar. Once again, what else I say? We're going to go back into it. I'm going to say Andre 3000 started the Zesty Games. Andre 3000 in OUTKAST was used to inspire the young boys of Atlanta to be weirdos because Andre 3000, he knew about Marilyn Manson. Andre 3000, you will always see, go back to those videos, he was always portraying himself as what? A rock and roller. So ask yourself a question. Did Andre 3000 market himself as a hip hopper with sneakers and clothes, or did he market himself as a rock and roller? Because he knew about fan base, he knew about the art of music. Real musicians know that Satan created music, and there was a lot of music being played up there. Yeah. For those who know the story, you know what's up. You know who created music. So people like Andre 3000 know that because the artists that study the real art of music, they're the ones that blow up to a whole nother level because they understand that shit. And they also understand how to use the witchcraft of the music to capture the people. Michael Jackson knew that shit. Jay-Z knew that shit. All great artists knew the truth. Prince, all great, Beyonce know it. All great artists know how to work the magic with the microphone in the art of music because they know where it comes from. Music is the only thing that can enter your soul and control you without your permission. It is that simple. And music, instruments, was not created by the Most High. So we'll get back into that. Just showing you one thing, right? You was trained to diss Lil Nas X. All of these clowns and every other fruit person you've seen, but their father is Andre 3000. Because after the Source Awards, Andre 3000 told y'all the South got something to say. We sat back and watched the South had something to say, and they did it already. They showed us how to be cross-dressers. They showed us that you can rap and get high on every drug. They also showed you that you can party every night at every strip club and throw a lot of money. And that's about it. And they also showed us that it's okay to be outright. So I'm going to show y'all Andre 3000 is the father of everything we've seen in Atlanta. He is the forefather of Young Thug. So when Young Thug was dressed in a certain way, where you think he got it from? Lil Wayne even paid homage to Andre 3000. You will see him and a little bit of all of them. One thing they see, Future successful, Lil Wayne successful. What they stole from Andre 3000 was how to be successful with the white people. To be successful with the white people, you got to tap into rock and roll. That's why they played the game. Remember they had a split game, Aquemini? But they were showing you. Big Boy plays, he's for the street, the regular dudes. Andre 3000 does the weird stuff. But that was their marketing campaign. You get the street dudes in, and you also get the weird people too. Yeah, Andre 3000 also is a hippie. All of that shit go together. He's a hippie. Yes, he is. He got on the shit right there. They're all the same people, man. All right? So I'm showing you. He was trolling. Big girls are beautiful. Yes, they are, but you ain't never get one, bro. All we know, only woman I know you with is Erykah Badu, and I know she like to play with niggas' backside, so I don't know about you, bro. Andre 3000 was the main one doing weird shit. This man was wearing woman wigs back then, playing around. This nigga was putting his hair in bobs and shit. He was doing it all on purpose. My stupid ass is young. I ain't know no better. I ain't never been to Georgia. I don't know about none of this shit. He knew about this shit. They knew back then, man, we got to get this gay money, man. We can't let all that gay money go down the toilet. We got to get that. He knew that. Andre 3000 was playing on his gay fans. I'm going to show you again. I could have showed you way more. This man was wearing wigs, man. And he made sure they was all white and blonde. But the excuse was rock and roll. Nigga, you ain't Jimi Hendrix. See that? So can we now say where Lil Nas X got it from in Young Thug? Can we say where they got it from? If you was I was a little boy. Simple, man. I grew up the way I did because I grew up on this shit. Straight up, like an idiot. This shit made me a straight idiot. But this is what I grew up on. That's why I can't stop cursing to this day. You feel me? I'm telling you the truth. 13, shit like that. 14, whatever. Yeah. 12, cursing my ass off. That's where it come from. Same way you grew up on this, bro. So that's why you dress how you dress and do what you do. I know why your generation do this shit. I know why it's acceptable. Because we see some of us, I'm going to be honest. That's why back then, when he was out, to me, Atlanta was weird. I'm not going to lie to you. And also, when they had that cult going on with Dr. York, and I knew Andre 3000 was a supporter of Dr. York, the same man, Polite support and Bambaataa support, I knew they was weird back then. When I seen niggas worshiping a painted fake-ass pyramid, I knew better back then because I knew the truth. And I'm going to tell you, Negroes in Georgia again, you've been buying all that fake black talk, fake fucking black city, fake Egyptian, fake all that black Greek shit. You niggas are dumb because the Klan made sure you niggas stay dumb. So therefore, you will never see the real pyramids in Georgia. So for all my conscious Negroes, please find the real pyramids in Georgia, and then maybe you won't be stupid no more. All right? Because that white man is there to make sure you don't never know, nigga. Secrets of America. And next time you go to Stone Mountain, all you got to know is the Klan did a whole lot of rallies right there. And when they was doing rallies, they was working witchcraft on the town. So you got to know. All right, that's it. So when I see the Georgia school, this happened, it didn't surprise me at all. Let me tell y'all again. All I'm going to say is this. Which city is next? Let's take a vote. What's going to be next? Where's next, y'all? Is it Chicago? Is it Georgia again? Is it Florida? Which one is next? That's how I look at this shit. I don't look at it like, oh, man, it's messed up. Nope, it ain't going to stop. Because I know what time we in, right? We in a time of bloodshed, suffering, pain. That's where we at. Pain. Ever since this happened, America has not been the same. You don't even think the women that were nurses got affected by this shit? C-19 was a psyche mind control operation to see how many people in the end will still have their sanity and their pride and dignity and strength and morality. Now you're going to see people are folding left and right. This is why I said, miss me with all that other shit. I don't trust nobody no more, all right? I don't. If your spirit ain't right, then I don't rock with you, period. You can talk all you want, but at the end of the day, something ain't right with some of y'all. And that's what's going on. So we're watching a mental thing that happened. Because see, during COVID, you did a lot of co-things. See, co also means to coexist, to come together. And they had everybody coming together in the house, watching videos, COVID. And all people did in the pandemic really was sit in the house and watch a lot of shit and get extra more brainwashed, extra more depressed. So they had a plan, right? We'll keep these Negroes in the house as long as we can. And then we're going to show them trips. We're going to show them BBL. We're going to show them so much shit. Then we're going to drop PPP money. We're going to do a whole lot of programs. And then when we let them off the leash, we're going to let them run wild. So after that, what they do, y'all? They started dropping that money and let everybody start taking trips. But they let them take trips because they knew the hotels would have crashed if Negroes didn't go support them. They knew the planes, the stock market for them planes would have crashed. They knew the economy was going to crash. They knew the economy was crashing, but they needed people to keep it going. So they started promoting for Negroes to run all over the place. So instead of Negroes, right, doing a PPP scam, putting that money up for a rainy day, getting that unemployment money, putting it up for a rainy day, right? Instead of getting earned income tax credit, putting up for a rainy day, they knew Negroes would run around with all that money and keep the economy going, and that's what happened. So that's why the economy survived COVID, but a lot of people did not. A lot of people are now broke because they was following the trend, and the trend was really designed for certain people to spend money and certain people to save money. Now let me break down the other side of the coin of that whole COVID program as well. This is what you got to understand, y'all. You got to understand. This is the main point. Boom. See, during the pandemic, so-called black families did one thing. They was in survival mode. But this what a lot of y'all forgot. Before this shit happened, it was a lot of people doing good. Anybody that was doing good before COVID, let's just talk about, let's say white people. Let's say foreigners. Let's just say white people for one, all right? All of the white people that was doing good, guess what? They got money too. Every American got a stimulus package. See, I'm going to break down what happened. All of that money they gave out was really for Americans to preserve themselves and get their family in order because they knew migrants was coming. So I'm going to say the smart families banked the whole pandemic. What did they bank? The free money. The free money was also to give Americans a boost. Let me prove it to you. Well, you black people, you the scapegoats. See, they let you take the money because you was going to be the blame for the shit. Meanwhile, everybody white got what? Forgiveness. Most of them got forgiveness. So what does that mean? Free money in the bank. So a lot of so-called white people that was already straight, it was already good. They got free stimulus money more than once. They got free earned income tax credit money. They got PPP forgiveness. Even if they took out $1 million, they took out $500,000, they got forgiveness. You know what that really was? A stimulus package to boost up the American economy. Because remember, it's already set up like that. What else I'm gonna tell you? That's why a lot of people don't care. See, that's why this is what I want y'all to peep. Have you seen a lot of white people beefing about the migrant crisis yet? A lot of white people don't care. You know why? Because they straight. That's why. A lot of them straight, for one, and for two, they already know they can't affect their jobs. What jobs these migrants can't affect? Any job that deal with your mind, any job that deal with your brain, they can't take that easy. Can't even speak English properly. Get it? So my point is, two things happened in COVID. Some people rose up to another level. Some people fell. That's what happened. Because the people that were already good during COVID, the families that were already functioning, they just was taking that free money. I couldn't put too many black people in the conversation because I got to be real. I know a lot of you black people that were straight, or a lot of y'all took that money, y'all put down on new cars and new other shit. But I'm talking about the people since the pandemic. I'm talking about the people that was in the pandemic for the whole time and didn't spend a penny. The ones that banked that shit, They the ones in position right now. This also happened during Ronald Reagan era. They say in Ronald Reagan era, Ronald Reagan did certain shit so all the white people would be straight. And that's what happened. So every so often they do these little things so other people get ahead and you go behind. So now look at the pandemic. Certain people got blessed. Certain people came in. And then certain people, they about to get blamed for everything. Anybody that took that money, you have to watch for the PPP police until 2030. That's by law. That was on purpose too. So that's why I say COVID is the start of the ending for everything we see now. The mind control program, the financial debt, the replacement game, everything took place. That's why I told you I don't get X'd out. Don't get caught up in this politics. Don't get caught up in this BS. Because the way it's going down, you already on your ass and on your face. It's no coming back from this one, y'all. It's not. Then we're going to prove it on this aspect because we now see family taking out family. American families are imploding, destroying themselves. Man kills father, 12-year-old brother, shoots mother before killing himself in West Side home. This is the real trend. No rap trends. Man charged in back of the yard mass shooting that killed 9-year-old girl, wounded 10. In a what? Back of the yard. In a family event, Ridgefield man charged in father's homicide to appear for comedy. Family slayings. Man kills father over financial dispute. Let's go. Man charged with killing father in Middleton. Let's go. 19-year-old man shoots, kill his father. Boom. Man charged with killing 5 family members in Alameda home. Please not guilty. All of this shit is current events. They're not going to keep talking about it. So I'm going to tell y'all, before you beef with a family member, make sure you straight. Make sure you ain't beef with one of your family members that got issues. Told y'all, this America right now, y'all, but they ain't going to never say it. They ain't going to say shit. This has nothing to do with the homeless crisis. This has nothing to do with all of the... It is about 10 different things going on right now targeted towards Americans. Once again, we're going to close out. We're going to define what's really going on. What? Mark 3:25. The Bible says that a family will fall apart if it divides into groups that fight each other. So we already know the family falling apart. Some say that the Bible teaches that people should not continue a relationship with those who have harmed them, even if they are family members. So that whole thing is telling you, if you got family members and you know for a fact they ain't shit, you're not supposed to deal with them. Because it is your, guess what? The way the program is set up, your cancerous family members are the ones designed to take your ass out. That's the last step. That's the last step. Told you, the white man ain't your only enemy. The white man taught his behavior to your peoples, and your peoples have embraced his mentality. So when they was dealing with warfare, this is how they always move. But did I not tell you in the last day when everybody buying guns, I said it ain't gonna be no race war, y'all. I said if anything, it's gonna be blacks fighting blacks. Didn't I tell you that? Didn't I tell you it's gonna be Americans taking each other out? Bingo. Know why? They did the same thing to the Indians. That's how I know. So when I talk about this some of y'all last year in your glory, this your last year, I'm not playing with y'all. And I'm gonna be proving that this weekend. They did the same thing with them. They had beef amongst themselves, started giving them all guns, let them sat back, got out the way, let them take themselves out. Bingo. So in every tribe, this was a famous king. He had a name. I'm showing you anybody could be wiped out. And I'm talking about never seen again, never heard of again. They're doing that right now to so-called black people. That's the last dance. It's the last dance, y'all. Last dance. Not black people, African Americans. Let me get it straight. Black Indians, whatever, black Aborigines, you good. I'm gonna just say that. But you African Americans, your time is up. You've been replaced with these Africans. Simple and plain. And when I walk in the store like Big Boy, that lady gonna see me, she gonna know I ain't one of them. Straight up. Straight up. Also, it's just showing you that people don't even know who's who no more. And I'm going to say what I said earlier. The plan is, in the future, these men shall get American women pregnant and create a whole new species like they did before. You're looking at the formula of breeding. That's what's going to happen. A lot of y'all going to fall. A lot of people going to fall on hard times. And one of these men going to offer to take care of you. And you're going to go for it. He's going to get you pregnant. And without that, some of y'all not going to be able to survive. Remember, I told you that. No, I know. I already seen it already. I was in the store months ago, and I saw an African man trying to talk to a black girl. He was in there before I came, and when I left out, he was still talking to her. And she was just talking back. Because she had a bullshit job, that's why. So I know what time it is. I already seen it with my own. I see this shit already, y'all. I already know what's going on. I told y'all last week, a couple of weeks ago, I went in Subway. It was just me and an African man in there. It was nobody else. It was just me and him. So I already know they're here. Every time I run into them, they're in the store. So if you're not shopping, you ain't spending no money. You ain't going to see migrants anyway. Every time I see migrants, I see them in stores shopping, spending money. All races. So I keep telling y'all, the plan was to keep us in the house. So while we was in the house like little kids, they playing musical chairs, right? They kept us in the house and they created a whole nother world around us without you knowing. Shh. We're moving everybody at night. We're moving everybody in the daytime early. We're moving all these different things around while they're in the house, cooking food, posting pictures online, selling dinners, selling food stamps, showing their happy outfit in couples and proms. While they doing all that, we've been shifting the whole America around them, and they have no clue. That's what's going on. Told you. Also, the number one device, when it's all said and done and the books are written, what really destroyed people is the cell phone. It wasn't no gun or nothing, it was the cell phone. They understood you can turn a cell phone into a human remote control. See, I got the cable remote in my hand right now. They knew you can use the phone as a remote control for humans. That is what's happening. I told y'all, man, the phone turns you into an android. The phone is your remote control. That's what happened. So I ain't going to say no more, y'all. About to get out of here. Then we're going to close this up clean. We'll close up real clean. All right. So my whole point is now I got to come on the same side of that coin. How do we fix this and get it back in order? Keep telling you, you got to go back to normal things. Do what's normal before all this shit happened. You know you can glitch this shit. Go buy your son a bike. I don't know how to ride. Make his ass learn how to ride. Make him normal. That's how it works. All right. Teach your daughter how to put on roller skates. Just go outside with her for once. Make her normal. That's how you break the curse. Get it? You break it by doing normal shit. That's how you break it. If you don't break this spell soon, y'all, RIP, man. That's all I'm going to say. You have no future. You can lie to yourself all day, but you're not going to have no future. They showing you right now, this is the future of the kids, man. When I grew up, all the shoot was in the street. I'm going to say it again. All of the foul activity was always in the street. Now you seen all the horrific stuff in public places. Come on, y'all, let's stop the playing. We seen people dying at colleges, high schools, junior high school, supermarkets, parking lots, church, household. Has nothing to do with the block in the street. So what does that mean? It means something else is going on, y'all. They always run these programs, but this time they ran a program that people are not going to escape. Only way you're going to escape this is you got to be smart and you got to. I'm not even going to play with y'all. All right. Matter of fact, if you don't already know what to do, you just ain't going to know. I'm gonna just say that because you know why? Certain people been becoming awakened, and matter of fact, America, the world is going through a big awakening. This awakening is spiritual, meaning those who know are going to know. Those who not supposed to know, that's your curse. That's my opinion, and I'm not going to say nothing else. If you don't know what to do in this shit, because you ain't supposed to know. Everybody that know what time it is, you good. And I'm going to just leave it at that. If you can't see the world is upside down and backwards, that's on you. But I'm going to keep proving y'all the last agenda is to wipe out Americans that they feel don't deserve to be here no more. That's the real picture of this whole shit. Salute. Now, I'm going to prove it this last time. We're going to deal with facts and proof. All right? Now, today I put the spotlight on the Africans, but they're not the only ones. Then everything has to be the truth, meaning made public. And this is why we will now prove the facts. No more speculation. Migration to the United States. The number of foreign-born newcomers to the United States in the last 2 years is at a record high. of all time. And is much higher than in the previous 30 years. So if you can't figure this out, I have nothing else to say. But this is the proof that the world is different, and I'm going to keep telling you it's not about you no more because they just multiplied your numbers with foreigners. That means even when you watch TV, when you watch anything, you will see this is telling you the people that just came in the country are the main priority. So when I kept telling you, you're not on the pedestal no more, I was not trying to be disrespectful. I was trying to be as honest with you so you get it to your head because you still think these people owe you something. Oh, you still waiting on reparations. But the plan is to stall you out and get you out the way. It's the same. You know what they're doing to you? You know how somebody owe you some money and they keep saying, I got you on payday. And then payday come, oh, I had to do this, stalling you out. Well, that's what they doing to you, stalling you out. Oh, reparations on the table. Wait on it. Oh, elections over here. Come on, y'all. Wait on it. Meanwhile, clock been ticking the past 2 years. So yeah, y'all, we about to get out of here for sure. On that note, y'all stay tuned. Got more coming. Ever since this, it's been over. I can look at this and say that's a shattered family for real, man. Because I know what family look like. The man looks lost. He's supposed to be the leader, but he looked lost. That's just how he looked to me, man. Just how he looked. Floridian Woods, what's up? So anytime a rich man, big boy, he been rapping for years, he get mistaken for a migrant, what is that telling you? That's telling you there's so many here, they don't even know who's who. And what's the joke, y'all? All black people look alike anyway. I'm telling you, man, this was going on. Soulfully sowing seeds. Stall them out with reparations. Stall them out. Had them waiting on handouts like their ancestors did. Wait. Did you know you can be killed with time? Why you think they put people in jail? Yeah, you can be killed with time too. What's good? What's up, Shayna? What's up? Yeah, a lot of y'all didn't know you can be killed with time. Why you think it's a such thing called Father Time, man? Why you think Father Time hold a clock? Why you think I told you they put black people on a broke clock? They put us on a broke clock called color people time, man. It's a dead clock that don't work for real. It just fake us out. It's just right a couple times a day, but the shit fake. Yeah, that's the time we on. They say there's certain laws with certain people, you're not really part of this country, but we have to make you think you are. Get it? That's how it works. What's up? What's up, Soulfully Sowing Seeds? What's up, Renee Garner? On that note, y'all, nothing else to talk about, nothing else to do. Make sure you tap in with what? All the smart people already know. Make sure you get you a members only. You ain't got to get it now, but get one over the weekend, you'll be straight. All right. And then you want to keep, I don't got to keep saying certain shit because you already know. All right. Understand when I told you it's people that do not like you, they are so high tech with this shit. Man, they have bought corporations and paid so many people. Man, they even got you eating out their hand. That's how this world works now, right? They let you run around like you run shit, like you doing so much, but everything you do, damn near the money go back in their pocket. Because a long time ago after they conquered this country, all warfare has been played out through finances. So you're gonna see when you're the broke people, you're the loser. When you're the broke people, you represent the ones that got conquered. When you're broke, you already lost the game called America. That's the number one thing that goes on. So you was taught to have hate, but not no money. You was taught to worry about white supremacy, but not make yourself supreme. Remember that. That's the whole key. Distraction. I'm going to tell you again, I don't give a goddamn what they got planned. I don't give a damn what they got going on. It has nothing to do with me because I'm not stupid. All right? So they can do it all ever they want. So I don't care. Only fools care about stuff they can't control. All you got to worry about is controlling what you can control. On that note, man, keep your head up, stay focused, and stay normal. I'm out. Kendrick Lamar, Gimmick Lamar, Christians, how did you go for this? You gonna tell me, Christians, y'all did not roll up on that man at the show and jump him? You didn't, nobody smacked him with a Bible. Nobody knocked that off his head. Also, during the pandemic, they've been destroying Christians. That was the whole purpose of keeping y'all out the church. Boom, COVID hit, kept you out the church, closed the church down. They knew what? They knew when they closed the church down, a lot of black people was going to lose faith. They knew that. So we talk about these families imploding, that's part of it. During COVID, they shut down the church. What happened? A lot of blacks lost faith. A lot of blacks have not been the same since the churches opened back up. Since the churches opened back up, we found out that TD Jake's been partying with Diddy. They manipulated a lot of shit. They got you out the church, and you'll see since the pandemic, church ain't been the same. I seen Christians get stupider. Yes, I did. No, I know, because it was a time, y'all. Do y'all remember it was a time in rap where every little thing a rapper did, all the goddamn Christians and politicians went against it? Well, why nobody went against Kendrick Lamar? And that's why I'm showing you it's all a test run. They know you are so stupid, you will support a man that already trolled your God, Christians. Trolled your God disrespectfully. Not only did he throw on the crown, he threw up the goddamn Satan symbol. Salute. On purpose. Disrespected your shit. That's why I told you his career is out of here. He's done anyway. He's finished. Just showing you, man, desperation. That's why that album he did flopped. He tried to use it as a gimmick, but it didn't work. And don't forget, he was also talking about Hebrew Israelites back then. Remember that? Yeah, we was talking about that too. But then again, how many times did we hear about the Hebrew Israelites always dealing with foreign gods and always going against the grain? We hear that a lot. Yeah, it's going to keep playing out. Who ever seen a man with a crown of thorns portraying Jesus throwing up devil horns at the same time? Who does that? I told you Kendrick Lamar was Dr. Dre's boyfriend. I'm going to say Dr. Dre screwed his ass. All right? Because Dr. Dre don't play that. He's really down with rock and roll for real. That's why Pop told you. They told you. One day, Dr. Dre don't know if he like women or he like men. Tupac called him Gay Dre. What part you do not understand? That's what he called him. And I never seen Dr. Dre dispute it or deny it. And I also know when Kendrick, when you came in, you was a green little boy. And Dr. Dre made you rich out of everybody. I know stories about a lot of rappers that can rap their ass off. Dr. Dre was bullshit when it came time to put out Rakim album, fool. Busta Rhymes. He was tap dancing when it came time to put out real hip-hop, but for some reason, he tried to make you a star. I'm going to say you was his boyfriend, Negro, until you prove me wrong. And I know if you throw up devil horns, I know you'll suck a penis. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm out. You black conscious Negroes, I need you to tell me where it's at, nigga. It ain't Africa. Don't get X'd out following these fools. See that goody mob? See what they was doing in Atlanta? All these pretty bees and shit, they was doing weirdo shit. Look at Andre 3000 playing the role of a Chester, man. Andre 3000 was already Lil Nas X. He is the father of it. He is the one that told him it's okay to be a rapper and be fruity. Or at least portray it as for money. You're looking at little boys and men chasing Andre. Y'all didn't get it though, did y'all? That's the Pied Piper. This right here represents Chester behavior. But you didn't know that. This represents them lusting off this man. Remember that story of Sodom and Gomorrah where they say the man was lusting for goddamn lighting them, something like that, going crazy? That's what that represents, the lust of a man. They're chasing him, smiling. See the boy with the yellow shirt? Look how he's looking at him. See the boy with the white shirt? Look how he's looking at him in astonishment. Chasing him, he's running. Leading them to nowhere at the same time, it's showing you the behavior. I'm going to say it again. Andre 3000 always knew about the gay fan base. They helped make him a star too. You don't become a multi-million album seller without all fans. So when he was doing this, I was not rocking with him at all. He was always a weirdo to me. I'm sorry. I got a couple songs with him I like, but to me, he was always a weirdo. And now you can see, always had his shirt off, always wearing wigs. This man was wearing wigs, perms, all of that. Look at the hair, y'all. That nigga was wearing all that. So how did Andre 3000? I mean, how did Andre 3000 get a pass back then? But niggas cook Lil Nas X. What's the difference? What's the difference? Can we now see where Young Thug got it from? Can we see a little Future in there too? What part you don't understand, man? All right, I told you they moved the game to Atlanta for a reason. That's why Andre 3000 told you the South got something to say. After the East Coast, West Coast beef, they gave the game to the South. It just took a while to get it where they wanted it. But once they got it where they wanted it, you started seeing pocketbooks, high heels, lip gloss, kissing, niggas calling their homeboy bae, all of that. And it happened right here. But he's the father of it. That's why he ain't have to rap no more, because he had gave birth to babies, man. Black people are the number one people that get brainwashed by entertainers, and then that entertainer will create a whole generation. Remember Bob Marley? It was a whole generation smoking weed, worshiping Bob Marley. That's how it go. The next generation, they all gonna worship Snoop Dogg. The joke is these people only follow entertainers. Entertainers are their leaders and gods and inspirers, and they will always follow them. That's what it's always been like. But Andre 3000 been wearing female wigs. Hey, trolling women saying big girls are beautiful though. You know what I'm saying? But you never saw him with a big woman. Trolling, man. Playing fruity games. That's what he was doing. That's what made him a big star. It was that dress up. It was not his lyrics. So stop it. It was not his lyrics. It was not his songs. It was that dress up shenanigan. They loved that. And I also think a lot of men in Atlanta grew up wanting to screw him. I think so, man. I think some people grew up and they wanted to screw him, man. That's what this mean right here. He run like a cute little girl with the boys chasing him. Do y'all get it now? You get it.